Hey everybody, and I'm so glad you're here. Today we're diving into 25 meaningful facts about Veterans Day. We'll explore the history behind this important day, learn about the traditions that honor those who served, and gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be a veteran. This isn't just about dates and names, it's about the human stories behind the uniforms and the courage it takes to serve. So, let's get started. To understand Veterans Day, we have to go back to 1918. World War I, a devastating conflict, raged across Europe. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, an armistice was signed. Armistice Day was born to remember the end of that war and honor the fallen. Time, as it always does, marched on. World War II erupted and countless American men and women defended freedom and democracy. In 1954, President Eisenhower transformed Armistice Day into Veterans Day. This change honored all American veterans for their service. Now, I know what you might be thinking, don't we already have Memorial Day to honor veterans? And you're right, we do. But here's the crucial difference. Veterans Day honors all who have served, living or deceased, while Memorial Day honors those who died in service. Both days are important, but they serve distinct purposes. Chapter 4, A Nation Pauses, the 11th Hour. Imagine this. It's 11 o'clock on November 11th. Across the country, people stop. For 1 minute, we remember. This is the power of the national moment of silence. It's a reminder that freedom isn't free and peace is precious. Chapter 5, Honoring Veterans Globally. Veterans Day is an American holiday, but gratitude for those who serve is universal. Many countries have their own versions, each with unique traditions. Chapter 6, The Poppy in Bloom. Have you noticed people wearing red poppies around Veterans Day? These flowers carry a powerful message of remembrance. The poppy's symbolism stems from the poem In Flanders Fields by John McCrae. Inspired by McCrae, Moyna Michael began selling silk poppies for veterans. Chapter 7, A Date Etched in History, November 11th. Veterans Day is always celebrated on November 11th, regardless of the day of the week. This ensures we never lose sight of its historical significance, a reminder of the peace that veterans fought so hard to achieve. Chapter 8, A Nation Celebrates Parades, Ceremonies, and Gratitude. Veterans Day is a day for communities to express their gratitude to those who have served. At Arlington National Cemetery, a wreath-laying ceremony is held at the tomb of the unknown soldier. It's a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by those who never returned home. Chapter 9, Discounts and Deals for Veterans. On Veterans Day, businesses offer special discounts and deals to veterans. From free meals to reduced prices on clothing and electronics, these gestures show appreciation. These perks are a way for businesses to say thank you and acknowledge veterans' sacrifices. We often throw around the word veteran, but have you ever stopped to think about how many people that represents? Over 17 million veterans live in the United States. Their service is a testament to patriotism and putting country before self. Veterans Day isn't just a single day, it's part of a larger effort to honor and remember those who have served. National Veterans Awareness Week educates young people about veterans' contributions and sacrifices. By teaching the next generation, we ensure their legacy of service and sacrifice is never forgotten. When we think of the U.S. military, we envision a united force, and while that's true in its mission and values, it's also important to recognize the incredible diversity within its ranks. The U.S. military is a melting pot, reflecting the diverse tapestry of our nation. Men and women from all backgrounds, ethnicities, and religions serve side by side, united by their commitment to defending our country. This diversity makes the U.S. military unique and effective. For much of history, the image of a soldier has been predominantly male. But women have always played a vital role in the U.S. military, even if their contributions weren't always recognized. Today, women make up nearly 10% of all U.S. veterans, with expanded roles in the armed forces. From combat pilots to submarine commanders, women are breaking barriers and proving their capabilities. The transition from military to civilian life can be challenging, but the skills they gain, leadership, discipline, teamwork, are highly valued in the civilian workforce. Many companies actively recruit veterans for their unique skills and perspectives. Veterans are assets to any workforce, bringing their unique experiences to various industries. Veterans Day isn't just about parades, it's an opportunity to educate the next generation about service and sacrifice. Many schools incorporate Veterans Day into their curriculum. Schools invite veterans to share their experiences. These activities help students connect with the human side of Veterans Day. Behind Veterans Day celebrations, organizations support veterans and their families. One of the most impactful is the American Legion, founded in 1919 by World War I veterans. They provide support services, including benefits claims, healthcare, education, and employment. They also advocate for veterans' rights, ensuring recognition, respect, and support. Nestled in the hallowed grounds of Arlington National Cemetery lies a monument that embodies the sacrifices made by those who served, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. This iconic tomb is a tribute to unidentified service members who made the ultimate sacrifice. Since 1937, the tomb has been guarded 24 hours a day by the Sentinels. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is a powerful reminder that freedom isn't free. The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration awarded by the United States government. Since its creation during the Civil War, over 3,500 medals of honor have been awarded to veterans of every major conflict. Each medal represents an act of extraordinary heroism, often performed in the face of unimaginable danger. The stories of Medal of Honor recipients are stories of courage, selflessness, and unwavering dedication. They serve as an inspiration to us all, reminding us of the true meaning of bravery and sacrifice. Chapter 19. A helping hand organization supporting veterans. Transitioning back to civilian life can be challenging, and many veterans face unique obstacles. Thankfully, countless organizations provide support and resources to veterans and their families. These organizations ensure veterans have access to the resources they need to thrive. Chapter 20. A Moment of Global Remembrance, November 11th at 11 a.m. November 11th is a day to remember the sacrifices of those who served in World War I and other conflicts. At 11 a.m., people observe a 2-minute silence. This shared moment is a powerful reminder of the global impact of war and the importance of peace. Chapter 21. Etched in stone war memorials across the country. Across the United States, from small towns to cities, stand monuments as silent sentinels to sacrifices made. Ranging from simple plaques to grand monuments, they remind us of the human cost of war and our debt to those who fought. These memorials offer places for reflection, remembrance, and gratitude. Every veteran has a story of service, sacrifice, and experiences that shape their lives. The Library of Congress launched the Veterans History Project in 2000. It collects and preserves personal accounts of American war veterans, ensuring their stories are not lost to time. These stories are a testament to their courage, resilience, and patriotism. While Arlington National Cemetery may be the most well-known resting place for American veterans, it's just one of 155 national cemeteries across the United States. These cemeteries serve as the final resting place for millions of veterans and their families. On Veterans Day, communities gather to honor the sacrifices of those laid to rest. They ensure that their sacrifices are never forgotten. Music evokes emotions, stirs the soul, and unites people in shared experiences. On Veterans Day, music honors those who served, evoking patriotism, gratitude, and remembrance. From the Star-Spangled Banner to the somber notes of taps, music reminds us of sacrifices made for our freedom and inspires us to uphold their ideals. Music adds emotional depth to Veterans Day ceremonies. The events of September 11, 2001 forever changed the landscape of the United States, leading to the longest period of war in our nation's history. A new generation of veterans, those who served in Iraq and Afghanistan, carry the experiences and challenges of these conflicts. Post-9/11 veterans face unique challenges, including PTSD and traumatic brain injury, and the difficulties of reintegrating into civilian life. Their service and sacrifice remind us that the fight for freedom continues. We must never take for granted the sacrifices made by those who defend our nation. So there you have it, 25 facts about Veterans Day that hopefully gave you a deeper appreciation for the sacrifices made by those who have served. But here's the thing, it's about people. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And to all veterans, thank you for your service. Your courage and sacrifices will never be forgotten. Don't miss the bus and subscribe today for notifications.